Welcome everyone to Superintendent's Corner. I'm Dr. David Clendening, and today in the studio we have 4 outstanding seniors that have taken a new opportunity at C9 to both enhance their careers as a student, but more importantly, look to the future. In the studio today, we're going to introduce them. We're going to start with Katie. So Katie, introduce yourself and tell what you do at C9 or what you're doing in C9.
I'm Katie. I am in a personal career internship class, and 4 days out of the week I go to Select Physical Therapy here in Franklin, and I just go to observe, kind of get hours in to see what the field is like. And we have a class once a week that we do things that you would do in everyday life, like balancing checkbooks. We do math. We're in a Lead to Feed project to donate cans to a food shelter and just things like that.
Great.
My name is Brandon. I'm in the Visual Communications program. What we do there is we do a wide range of designing, whether that be signs and like product labels and things like that, to anything digital. So we get a wide range of experience with printing as well. In fact, C9 is, they have many kinds of printers and things that we get a lot of good experience with.
Great.
We get experience silk screen printing as well, which means basically it's t-shirt printing is what it is. And our instructors both have had experience in the actual field of work, so we get the best knowledge passed down to us possible.
So both book and real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. Dylan.
My name is Dakota Slinger, and I go to Electronics Technology at C9. What we do there is we practice a lot of everything from electronics to technology. Kind of weird having that
Yeah,
name
it's
of
okay.
it. But it's really anything physical and digital. We spend it's a 2-year program, one being physical, one being digital. So one of it's very heavy. So the first half of the year is very heavily dedicated to robotics and building robots, and then later on very dedicated to house wiring and building like lights and circuits. But in between, it's a lot of different between making proto boards and putting them in computers and learning the code and binary behind those to make them work.
Excellent.
I'm Joe, and I'm in advanced manufacturing. In that class, we learned the basics of running a business and a lot of the basics of engineering. We started off by learning about safety, and then we go on to how warehouses work, and then how stuff is shipped out, and just the whole consumer to producer cycle.
As you can see, it's a lot of variety that the students get at C9. The other thing that they get to experience is that both book knowledge and work knowledge. When we start looking at work, the students coming out of C9 have an opportunity for a very successful life. So let's talk just a little bit about what your future looks like for each of you. We'll go in reverse order. So Joe, what's the future look like for you in your field?
I'm going to go off into computer integrated manufacturing, which is basically programming and getting machines to work through either computer programming or getting into the back of the computer and rewiring it.
And you are looking to go to Vincennes, I think is
Yeah,
what we're talking
Vincennes.
about?
I'm going to Vincennes, and then after 2 years, going to try to transfer either to Purdue or Ball State.
Okay, great. And the average salary in your field?
It's about 45,000 to 60 to start out, and depending on how good you are, can jump from there pretty high.
That's exciting. Dakota.
I too am planning to go to Vincennes University. I've been accepted into the electrical engineering major. With that, I can do a variety of things where I could try to program and learn a little more about that and program certain programs. Does that make sense? Or I could simply use that to design circuits and maybe at a factory be the circuit designer and figure out how to make circuits smaller, work better, work faster. Or I could go more physical and just buy a van and be a self-leased electrician.
Very good. And how about the starting salary and the median salary for your industry?
A starting engineer with my kind of training would start out with about $65,000 a year.
Outstanding.
I'm planning on going to Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. What they specialize in is video game design, and what that consists of, mainly obviously the video game design, but what you do there is you 3D model some digital art here and there, you create environments, that's what you do, and then you obviously have to work with the programmers in order to make the game function properly and look correct. So,
great. Katie.
I plan on going to Purdue University. I'm going in currently to athletic training that could change to movements and sports sciences. I chose athletic training as more of a hands-on field because I want to go on to physical therapy school after my 4 years, and I plan on either going to UIndy or go out of state somewhere.
As you can see at C9, there's a lot of opportunities. And when you come out in that chosen field, really the means between 45 and 100,000 is there for students. Here at Franklin, about 10% of our students have that opportunity. And I would encourage anyone that has an interest in C9 to reach out to the guidance counselor, assistant principal, or call central office. As we get ready to conclude today's show, any final thoughts from the students about C9 or your experiences?
It's a good way just to sort of learn how the world works. It's not so much classroom as much as it is just work environment and knowing what you need to do and how you need to do it. Because you can only do so much in a classroom to simulate how you are going to operate in the real world, and I feel C9 does a much better job of that than other classrooms can.
Great.
Also, the internship class is a great opportunity to get into a field that you want to designate in. You can choose anywhere from medical to office to wherever you want as long as they take you in, and it's a great way to just figure out what you want to do.
Well said by our students. On June 26th, we're going to have an introduction to advanced manufacturing in Anders Hauser here in town. That's going to be open from 8th graders up to 11th graders. If you have interest in that, please contact the middle school or reach out to central office. And with that, this has been Superintendent's Corner. I'm Dr. David Clendening. Thank you for watching.